Hello, it's been a while. How you doing? You can't see there's a greyhound standing right beside me staring.
He like sees all the food and like, "Ooh, can I have some?"
So I guess we're doing it eating stuff and things. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Lots happened since our last one of these.
We're not having anything really new. We're just sort of getting a regular thing. We're just gonna talk about random stuff.
Yeah. So I have Impossible Whopper and onion rings. Impossible Whopper without onions with onion rings.
I have what was this? I don't know what
The
it's called.
King.
Bacon burger.
The Bacon King. That's what it is.
Yeah. With fries with mustard.
And a Sprite.
And
I have that.
Mine's pretty good.
So the last time we did this, we had a different dog in the house. We won't get into that because it's sad.
I'm sure you can imagine.
This time we have two new dogs. One of them's name is Osiris.
And then the other Jigsaw. We're just fostering her, but we're probably gonna keep her.
Probably. And if we do, her name will be changed to Isis. So we'll have Osiris and Isis. Quite a view back here.
You can see the ring light.
You can totally see the ring light, and you can totally see our neighbor's house. Hopefully something fun happens out there. We don't usually do them this early, but it's
Hopefully
summer.
there's like something walking around back there being creepy.
Like a chupacabra.
Like the one from the zoo thing. Okay, if we see something creepy, I want it to be on video. That way we can be like, hey, look there's a skinwalker in our video or something.
My food's already cold.
I have all the salt on my hands. I don't know if you can see it, but
So we took the dogs to the dog clinic today to get their nails the nail clinic, I should say. To get their nails trimmed today. That was pretty fun, huh?
yeah, it's like a greyhound thing that the greyhound group that we got our dog trimmed does. It's like once a month you go to get your dog's nail trimmed and they can like run around and stuff.
Yeah, we met some cool dogs today.
Yeah.
Saw some cool people.
My fries are cold too, but it's good.
Yeah. Doesn't take long to get cold, does it?
Yeah.
Sandwich is still warm.
Same.
It's weird eating on camera.
I know, I feel weird. Don't mind me, I almost just inhaled a French fry, like an entire thing. I felt it going down my throat. I'm like, do I cough this up? But it feels like it's going down, so just crammed another one in my because I'm like, it probably will go down. If not, I'll just chug down some of my drink.
So what all have we done since the last time? You graduated to be a 6th grader.
Yeah.
We don't have napkins.
I'll grab some. Entertain them.
I'm not entertaining.
I was too lazy to grab. I was too lazy to separately pull them off, so I just grabbed
Can you peel me one off?
Just, yeah.
Thank you. We're going to go swimming later. It's 110 plus degrees here today.
And it's hot out. I mean, I'm used to this. It's Arizona.
You were born here.
Yeah, I don't really care about it that much. Well, because I lived here my entire life.
Considering you wore a sweatshirt to the nail clinic today.
Yeah.
And it's outside.
Okay. Burger.
Thing's giant.
It looks.
It's like as big as your head.
Look at it. It's good though.
It's a creeper in the background. In the foreground, I guess.
Yeah, the background's back there. Whoa.
I know what we can talk about.
If you look at the ring light in the thing, you can see my hand. I'm amazed by like random things.
I know what we could talk about.
What?
What we saw.
Yeah, at night.
Mm-hmm.
while walking the Dogecoins.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, I took the dogs out at like 2:00 in the morning. No, I'm not starting the story there. I took the dogs out at like 2:00 in the morning. And while I was standing out in the backyard, I just happened to look up at the sky because why wouldn't I? And I noticed that a satellite went over, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." You don't see them super often, but you see them enough to where you know what they look like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the next night, we were walking the dogs at night, and I said to Dirk, I go, "Yeah, last night I was outside and I saw a satellite." So we stopped and we looked up at the sky, and we saw another satellite.
Well, I looked up and I said, "Hey, there's a satellite."
Yeah, he's like, "There's a satellite right there," and so I looked up. Sure enough, there's a satellite. Then we saw another one. So there was 2 satellites. We're like, okay, that's weird. Weird because I had just mentioned that I saw a satellite at a completely different time of the day and just saw 2 more. So then we kept walking around the neighborhood. And when we got to the other side of the neighborhood, we stopped and just happened to look up. We saw another satellite. And another satellite.
There's 4 satellites going, like, say, these 2 fingers are each one of these are the satellites. They're all sort of going into, like, the same area.
Yeah, like they weren't going parallel, like they were kind of not going the right direction, sort of.
Yeah.
And as we were standing there looking up at the sky, all of a sudden, this was greyhound nose. All of a sudden, there was this bright light flashed, and it was just like a quick white light, and it went away. And I'm like, did I see that, or am I having like some kind of, you know how sometimes you'll see like a light flicker, like I don't know what you call it. Usually it happens during the day, not at night though. So I said to Dirk, I go, did you just see that white light? And then it happened again.
While I'm looking.
And it was a little bit farther away, and then it happened again. And then it happened again. And it was like, right? It like this would be the equivalent of the time it took to light and then go away. Like about that long.
There'd be about 30 seconds in between it.
No, it wasn't that long. It was not that long.
Like 20-ish. Okay,
it was pretty quick. Yeah, well, it was pretty quick. But anyways, I didn't see the last part. But he saw. You explained the last part that you saw.
Continue talking about Ram's if I'm chilling.
I stuffed something in my mouth because I thought you'd be talking.
Okay, anyway, so what happened is after the last light, after the huge bright white light, I look there and I see a tiny, tiny, tiny white dot. And it's not like a glowing white dot, it's just a white dot.
Kind of like a star.
And no, it wasn't glowing. It wasn't bright at all.
Oh.
It was just a faint white dot.
Okay.
Like it was a solid thing, it wasn't bright. And you see it, so this is where the light was, and then this is the thing. It stops like right here, just gone.
Yeah, I didn't see that part, but I think I was still trying to wrap my mind around the fact that I just
saw.
Yeah,
you weren't looking at it.
That clearly wasn't like normal. It was not an airplane. We lived by the airport. We know what planes look like. It wasn't a helicopter. It wasn't a drone. It was way too high up in the sky. It was not satellites because they don't do that. It was just weird because we had seen all of those satellites. Maybe they weren't even satellites. Who knows? At this point.
Because why were they all... And the weird part too is the same direction they're all going to was where we saw the lights.
Yeah, it was weird. And then we saw that...
Like they're flying towards it.
Mm-hmm. So that was our strange UFO. What it was, we don't know, but it's unidentified. So it's an unidentified UFO. Flying object.
Which means UFO.
We don't know what it was. Whether it was government, alien, something we never seen before. I don't know, but it was definitely nothing I've ever seen before.
No, he's knocking on our door, looks over, sees the men in black.
Oh, and then...
The other one, yeah.
Yeah, then I think it was the next night or a couple nights later.
Like a few nights later.
We were walking the dogs again, and because ever since this happened, we like look at the sky constantly. And we stopped and we were like looking up at the sky, and there was a plane in the sky, but like right beside of it was this white light. And I kept waiting for it to start blinking or to have like red and blue lights on it, like a plane, but it never did. It was just a solid white light, and we watched it go across the sky, and it went beside the plane and kept going, and then got faint and completely disappeared. And like the sky here is massive and clear, and so you can see planes from like, they don't just disappear. Like you literally watch them until they're out of view.
Out of the horizon.
They don't
line.
disappear. This was not far enough away that it would have been like completely disappeared. So whatever that was, we don't know either.
Come here, girl. Come here.
She's like spooked. So that was interesting. Haven't seen anything since. Let's see if we can get his little. Here's his little needle nose. Hi, mamas and papas.
You can see his little nose.
Here's his little needle nose. He's a good boy. So that was our weird UFO thing. Hi, papas. Come here. Oh no, they got spooked. So yeah, that was interesting. And then besides that, let's talk about the greyhounds. So we first got Osiris, who his track name was AMF Shampoo, and then his kennel name, I guess they call it, was Palmer. And he came to stay with. Hey, sir. No, thank you. He came to stay with us as a foster to adopt. But we knew after like a day that he was
gonna keep him.
Definitely our boy.
And like a week later.
Yeah, we adopted him like really quick.
Yeah.
And then about a week later, we knew that we were going to have to get another foster because that was part of the thing. Like, was just part of it. Like you're going to get this dog and then you're going to foster another one. So the following week, I think it was, Jigsaw. We went and picked her up, and she was, we'll see if the dogs start howling. She was Palmer was also a hemopet. Hemopet is, let's listen to dogs bark for a while.
She's doing You just stopped. Osiris, was that you? Were you ruined?
They're a hoot. So Osiris was a racing greyhound. He had a short.
Wait, no. Get their little needle noses over here.
Come here, Bubba. Oh, this is Osiris. Oh, no, sir. This is Osiris. He's a pretty boy.
He's a beautiful boy.
He was a racing greyhound, and he only raced about 31 races, but he did really well. But hey, sir, no. But they suspect that he probably had an injury, which is why he was retired early, because 31 is not that many races. And then he became a hemopet, which greyhounds have universal blood type, so they can donate their blood to any dog. So they get used as hemopets, which is
basically they draw blood from.
Yeah, they're blood donors.
Donate it.
So that was his life. He did that for I think a year.
And then he
went to fostering, and he was moved around quite a bit in the fostering.
Like
thing.
He found a home.
We don't need to go into anything that doesn't have to do with us. Hey, sir. And then he got to come live with us, and we love him so much. He's the sweetest boy.
A lot of times I'll be laying on the couch and boom, Osiris jumps up.
Yeah, he likes to sleep on the couch.
He'll fall asleep like right next to me.
Let's see if we can get Jiggy. Come here, mamas. Come here. Mama.
Jiggy.
Come here, sweet girl. She's very shy. So
you can see her.
This is Jiggy.
No.
This one right here. This little girl.
Cyrus.
She's very
There's
sweet.
Jiggy.
There's Miss Jiggy. Soon to be Isis, I think. And Mr. Osiris. He's a sweet boy. Him the sweetest.
As you can
girl. Yeah. No.
That's
thank
her
you.
burger.
So her story is a little different. She never was a racer. In fact, we don't know what her racing name is.
They never even brought her to the website.
Yeah, her ear tags, her tattoos were never registered, so we don't know what her kennel name was. We only know that her name was Jigsaw. She was very, very scared. She was so scared that they had to literally pick her up and carry her everywhere. She just wouldn't walk. She was absolutely terrified.
But now look at her.
So she came straight from Hema Pet to the Arizona Greyhound, Arizona adopted Greyhound.
Now
we went and picked her up. They had to carry her from the house to the car and put her in because she just was absolutely terrified. She came home. We brought her in the house, and she stayed in the little alcove by our back door.
Yeah.
For a day and a half. And finally, like, just absolutely terrified. And we would just kind of sit down beside her and, like, quietly talk to her and pet her. And every once in a while, Osiris would come and check on her. And, like, just to kind of, I think he was trying to comfort her a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, like, in the middle of the night, I was sleeping on the couch, and, like, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I saw her, she kind of crept out, like, on the second day that we had her. And she crept out a little bit. She came over to see what I was up to. I petted her a little bit. This was the first time she's ever been in a home. She's never been outside of a kennel her whole life. She doesn't know what it's like to live in a house.
Well,
she doesn't.
The only time she was ever out of a kennel was for to draw blood.
To do what? Yeah, I don't.
To do stuff that she didn't like.
I don't know how. We're not making any judgments on any of that. I don't know how any of it works. I don't have an opinion on it. One way or the other.
Stop licking up fries from the couch.
We'll stop spilling fries on the couch. But she, for the first, this is only 2 weeks today we've had her. This is her 2-week anniversary of coming to live with us. She's already, like, every single day she gets more and more out of her shell. She's very sweet, but she still gets spooked a little bit.
She doesn't play.
She's starting to play. Her and Osiris are becoming good buddies.
Last night at like 9ish at night, we look over and she's doing like the sort of kneeling down playing thing, and Osiris and Jiggy are playing with each other. It was really cute.
Yeah, that was the first time we've seen that. Usually he just kind of ignores her.
Or growls at her.
Or kind of like, not growl like in a mean, but just kind of like a, get away from me, I'm old and I don't want to play.
Ma'am, leave me alone. This is my burger.
Mine is really good.
Yeah, mine too. I think she forgot the part of where this is my burger.
Impossible Whopper at Burger King and Jack in the Box, both are delicious. Anyway. She's getting much better. She's coming out of her shell. She didn't know how to use, like, she doesn't understand
the bathroom fully, but she's way better.
Yeah, she didn't understand, like, that you couldn't pee and stuff in the house. So the first couple of days, she had some accidents. We kept, hey, madam, no, thank you. Look at her little face. We kept her in diapers so that because we wanted to make sure we were setting her up for success.
Yeah, and she's already doing so much better.
And she hasn't had a diaper on since, I think, Thursday night.
And she hasn't
had any accidents in the house. She's going to the back door. So they're very smart dogs, and they're very, like, intuitive.
They pick up things really easily.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes they'll just sit and, like, stare at you. Of course, they're sight hounds, so their main sense is sight. Excuse me, sir. I don't want your schnoz on my hamburger.
So sometimes you'll just be sitting on the couch and the dog's just literally sitting there staring at you.
Yeah, they're just so cool. They're such cool
dogs. Mama.
But yeah, we're still technically fostering Miss Jigsaw, but she's probably gonna stay with us.
Unless something happens.
The only way it'll keep us from not keeping her is if, for whatever reason, the two dogs just don't mesh, but they're really getting along very well. So I don't see that happening at this point. A couple of days ago was kind of a little bit like he seems to. Okay, go ahead.
So another reason why we wouldn't keep her if she was aggressive, but 2 days ago, I think Thursday night, wasn't it?
I think so.
She was laying on her bed on the floor, and I go up because, I mean, who can resist the cuteness of a dog? She's still technically a puppy, yeah?
Mm-hmm. She's only 19 months old.
Which is, for greyhound.
He's 4 years old.
Sorry. So I go down, sort of get on my knees and start petting her. I personally think she was half asleep, but I scared her, and so she bit at me. Luckily, it didn't draw blood. There's a small bruise.
No!
There's like a little sore spot on my forehead
Here,
from
you
it.
can have an onion ring.
From it.
Oh, no, you can't. Never mind. You
But
can't have onions.
the thing, though, now
What a tease, huh?
we're like really. You can have my fry. You can have a fry.
Here.
Anyways, so now we made up, right, Mama? Right, we're friends again.
I think what happened was she got startled.
Yeah.
And I said to Dirk, you know, she's not used to being around people anyway, and she barely knows us. She's only been here 2 weeks. At that time, not even. And probably before, the only time she was really around people, they were doing stuff to her she don't like.
Look, taking blood out of
Yeah,
her.
I mean,
Who likes
nobody
getting
likes,
shots?
even if it doesn't hurt, no one likes it. And so,
No one likes getting a needle shoved in you.
no, ma'am. Maybe she wants a French fry. Did you give it to her already?
Yeah. No, I did.
Here, baby.
I was literally putting it under.
Jigsaw.
I literally was putting it under Osiris's
She's
nose.
hooked off. She'll be back. So anyway, she's doing really good. He's doing really good. We freaking love him. Although we do feel so sad about Lily. Sometimes I feel like I'm cheating on her with having a new dog and being happy with it.
Here, I gave her some sauce on it.
Ooh, she'll like that.
Perfect.
Jiggy is definitely more food motivated than Osiris is, though you can't tell by his sniffing. He likes to sniff everything, but he doesn't necessarily eat it. Like Mike tries to give him potato chips, and he's not interested in potato. Although they like Pringles, they both like Pringles.
And like Chex Mix, oddly enough.
Oh yeah, he does like that Chex Mix. First of all,
who doesn't?
We're telling on ourselves that we're feeding our dog people food. But we figured, you know what?
But it's not that often.
No, and they've lived a life of having to serve human beings, and now it's their turn.
I think.
And as God of the underworld, he deserves to be spoiled a little bit.
Yeah, since they serve human beings.
God, you're so pretty.
Since they serve human beings their entire time for us to serve them.
Just look at that face.
You kid.
And the prettiest boy.
Hey, he's a big boy.
He's the prettiest boy. Such a gentle giant.
Jiggy, come here, Jiggy.
He's such a gentle giant. Look at his face.
I know
She'll be back.
He's just so friendly.
That's
the whole time he's literally been on right next to us.
That's what we've been dealing with for the past. Let's see. Well, today is a month that he was adopted because we adopted him at the last.
So we've been dealing with them for a month.
At the last nail clinic.
Oh, Mom. There you can see
There's
Jiggy.
the pretty girl.
Hey, Mama.
Isn't she beautiful? So she will be Isis. Once it is official, she will be Isis.
Oh.
She's got one little eyebrow. Try to get her eyebrow on there. Show her other side of her face.
Mama.
Oh, if you can. They're like, yeah, but I want French fries.
What's a fry?
Hey, lure her over that way. So they can see her. All right, well, anyway.
Okay, so
You've seen pictures. I posted about 1 million pictures. That's all I've been posting since they came to live with us for the most part. Hi, sweet girl.
Oh, what's funny about Osiris is he does some silly things. Like, when he's happy, he'll smile and it looks like he's growling, but he'll quite literally show his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the boy. You can see. But he'll show his teeth, and I see how that would make some people scared because it looks like he's showing his teeth as in being aggressive. But no, when he's super happy, he does that. And another thing, when he's happy, he'll
he clacks his teeth.
It's like he'll sort of nip at you, but it's non-aggressive, and he'll sort of make
like his teeth clacky clack sound.
Yeah, and
I don't know. We can't really get him to do that on command.
What's cute is sometimes I'll be petting him doing this. Let's see if I can get him to do that. You're gonna clack at me?
He's more focused on the hamburger.
Okay, sometimes when I pet him like crazy and I stop, he'll clack at me, Which that's another way for him to show that he's happy.
What else funny stuff does he do?
Oh, sometimes when I'm petting him, what he'll do is when I'm petting him under the chin, he'll wrap his arm around me and sort of push my arm and like give me more.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, then once I stop, he'll usually bite my hand. Like not aggressive biting, but he'll like clack at you. He'll bite you. Like, come on.
They're both afraid to go into me and Mike's bedroom too. They started to go a little bit into Dirk's bedroom this
You
weekend.
can see your little nosy nose.
Hi.
Then you can see Osiris is here.
Mm-hmm. I'm full.
I'm full and I've only ate like half of my burger.
Save that.
Yeah, I'm saving that. I'll have that for lunch tomorrow.
Hey, mamas. Oh, pretty girl.
Let's get you on video.
Pretty girl.
There, we can see her.
Let's see her. Let's see if I can see her.
There we go, calling yourselves out again. Now when we're like, no, we don't give our dog people food. I'm like, I have video evidence.
Osiris is like, where the hell's mine? So that's kind of what we've been doing.
All of my fries.
Dirk graduated from the 5th grade.
Define Osiris.
He was on the honor roll.
Osiris. I
Poor
know you
guy.
want that.
Here,
Give
Bubba's.
that to him.
Here, Bubba's.
Check my burger.
He's so gentle.
They also love bread.
Yeah, they like bread. Who doesn't?
Which bread?
They're not on a low carb diet. Well, actually, they kind of are. It's funny too because I'll make them like, I cook them macaroni, and so sometimes with what?
I'm gonna go grab my lightsaber back.
You want to put this up there while you're climbing around?
Mm-hmm. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, put
We can
those
place
plates
the soda down there. I'll pop this in the fridge.
What was I saying? I don't remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, cooking for them. So I'll cook like either macaroni and rice and put it with their kibble with like plain yogurt and or pumpkin, like raw pumpkin from the can. They like that a lot. Who cares? I'm sure that was really interesting.
Hello, I totally don't. Wait, can I turn this off for a moment to get the best looking cool
Sure.
thing?
Also, we've been watching Kenobi.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's very good. And we watched Moon Knight, which was also very good. Ooh, red. And I got new glasses.
Okay, anyways,
Even though this light's still on.
it looks real.
Mm-hmm. You mean it's not?
Oh yeah, it is. I do sometimes chop and hack my enemies.
Cool. Besides that, we don't have anything else going on.
We
Do
talk
we?
about
Oh, he
Kenobi.
was in the talent show playing his viola.
Cyrus is.
Wondering what's wrong with you?
Do you want to talk about Kenobi?
Sure.
Spoiler alert.
It's good.
It's really good.
I like young Leia. I actually
She's
like
so
young
sassy.
Leia better than adult Leia.
Me too. I think she's sassy. Apparently she's 10 years old when she's like this tall.
She doesn't seem like a 10-year-old in
She
there.
was like a 5-year-old.
She's pretty small, but and most girls are taller than boys at that age. Whatever.
Wasn't this saw that?
Hi, baby. Hi, nose. Hi, needle nose.
The nose. Let's put the. Can I quickly put these away so that we can have the dogs walk through?
Sure.
But I put them away, I'll scoot them aside. I hate that noise. Osiris! Come over here. Come here, Bubba's. Come here, Schmoopkins.
Come on. They're
Schmoopikins.
scared.
How dare you be scared of me?
Come here, Bubba.
Schmoopikins.
Come here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Schmoopikins.
Why are
Osiris.
they scared?
I think it's the light.
I think it's the cords on the floor.
Schmoopikins.
They don't know a lot of stuff from being about being in a normal house, let alone in our weird house. Come here, Bubba's. Come here.
I don't know why, but I feel so cool just swinging around a lightsaber.
Let's
I
don't break
broke-
anything.
Yeah, like I broke the
Ceiling
ceiling
fan.
fan. Yeah, to make a long story short, I swung it a bit too high and boom, last off the ceiling fan comes off. It felt so bad that I'm like, oh, Mom, can I sweep the floor?
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna think that was weird. You asking if you can sweep the floor, like I'm not gonna be like, wonder what he broke.
Cyrus.
Like I fell off some kind of turnip truck. Dirk wants to sweep the floor? Oh, that's normal.
Cyrus. Why are you avoiding us? What do we ever do to him? Gave him a home. That's what we did.
It's so bright.
Yes.
Dude, that look crazy.
Ah.
Ugh. Look at these shadows. Dark shadows.
Wait, quickly hold my lightsaber. You can ignite
What is that? A Dan Curtis production?
button right
Dun,
here.
dun, dun, dun.
Isn't it just cool to hold it? Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production. I don't know why, but one time I just messaged my mom saying Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis
It was
production.
pretty funny.
Okay, turn it on. I am.
Better.
I actually kind of like it.
We're gonna go swimming in a little bit too.
Dad, look it, I'm a Jedi. Hold it on camera, Dad. I'm giving you the honors of holding the lightsaber. Why don't you want to hold the lightsaber? Don't you want to be a Jedi?
Because he doesn't want to be on this. He didn't sign up for these shenanigans.
Well, look how wonky the lightsaber looks when I swing it. It looks like it's wiggling.
That's funny. It's like when you take a spoon or a fork and go like that with it, and it looks like it's wiggling. Wiggle it just a little bit. Don't do that.
Whoa, now it looks yellow.
Well, tell the people what color it is, actually.
Orange,
It's
actually.
an orange lightsaber.
Which is an exotic lightsaber color. There's actually never been an on-screen appearance of an orange saber.
That was his Christmas present a few years back.
Orange means like only like the highest of the high Jedi council or highest ranked Jedi have the ability to get an orange lightsaber, and it basically means that you're basically one of the better Jedi.
Cool.
Cyrus is like,
Come here, Bubba's. Come here, sweet boy. Come here, Bubba's. Come here, sweetie. Aww. He's a little shy.
Camera shy.
They're still nervous about new stuff. Come here, baby.
Mom, let me show you how powerful I am. Hold this up to me. Like you're gonna. Something gives so somebody does this on screen. It's like. Oh, something else cool that it does when you ignite it, and you press the ignition thing twice. It pushes. Which gives it sort of that disabled, not disabled. Continue.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't have anything else. We talked about the dog. We talked about UFOs. We ate our food.
We haven't talked about Kenobi fully.
Well, what else is there to say? Good.
It's a good show. I like the Inquisitors.
we watched The Stand. That was good.
I didn't watch that.
It was good, but and oddly creepy at how appropriate it was for today's world drama.
Is that creepy? Let me turn the light to red. Whoa. Whoa.
Perpendicular.
Whoa.
Don't stare into it too long.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't like that. No me gusta.
Mom, look at me quickly. Yeah, I don't want to get a seizure.
Yeah, for reals.
Oh my gosh. Dang it. I have to go through them all again.
I feel sick to my stomach now. Shocker.
Get ready. We're going to see it for... Dang it. I missed it again.
All right, this is getting to boring territories.
One couple more. Let's go. Now let's see how this looks. Now it looks red.
All right, let's say goodbye.
Don't mind the UFO in the background.
The UFO.
Okay, goodbye. Check out my YouTube channel.
Late's Chicken Skates.
No. Check out my YouTube channel, please.
Like and subscribe.